Hello everyone, this is Super Comic Girl. I'm back with another video. So before I begin, I want to say there's going to be spoilers in this video, so please bear that in mind. So I'm doing a review of Shazam: Fury of the Gods, and I'm going to definitely talk about only one of the two post-credit scenes and why would they approach Shazam with an offer to join the Justice Society of America. Though we know what happens at the end of that. But anyways, so people have been, there have been articles about Shazam: Fury of the Gods, about how it's not a really good movie. And as I mentioned in the previous video, that definitely does have a habit of coloring people's opinion about a movie without them actually going to see the movie first and form their own opinions and not based on other people's opinion. So another thing I want to say about this is if you want to see the movie, go ahead and see the movie. Do not let anyone's opinion dictate why or what movie you want to see. Always think for yourself and always make your own decision based on do you like the title of the movie, do you like the synopsis of the movie, and did you like the trailer. So please do that. I do that all the time. And that's why I end up seeing some pretty decent movies. So, my opinion about going to movies is if it entertains me, then I got my money's worth. And do I regret my decision a couple of days later? The answer is no. Then I spent my money well. So, in Shazam: Fury of the Gods, we have Atlas's daughters who takes the staff and uses it to basically cause all sorts of problems. Now, I gotta warn you, there is a suicide in this movie. It was the teacher that commits suicide, though that was not of his own free will. This was something that was magically induced. The children of Atlas, the daughters of Atlas, are very powerful because of who their father is. Atlas is the god that holds up the sky. They are, I would say, if you want to look at their genealogy, they would be titanesses, not goddesses, because like Ikati is we'll take it back. She's both a goddess and a titaness, so we could probably say the same thing for Atlas's dysfunctional daughters. And they are dysfunctional. You have one who is the leader, who likes to tell everybody, hey, I'm the big honcho, and you ain't nothing without me, which is typical, control freak kind of sister. And then you have all the others that follow. And they are trying to get the power, and they make a comment, she makes a comment in the trailer that, that basically that children have stolen the power of all the gods. And they're trying to get it back, and there's this apple and everything. I really liked the monsters in this movie. You have like the Cyclops, I think that's what it was. You got the Harpies, which were awesome. I liked how they did with the Harpies. They definitely made them less human-like and more monstrous. I also liked I love the unicorns. They were cute. I don't know if they came from, I think they came from a different world or something like that. And yeah, it was so really I liked the fight scenes. I really did. But these women have the power to control people, and we got a lovely image of the Parthenon, or the Acropolis Museum, which I really want to go and see at some point in my future. And you had all the artifacts that archaeologists have discovered, and it was just amazing that they got all the shots of the museum that I really want to go to. And yeah, I mean, it was an amazing, and their power set is just off the scale. The ability to turn people into stone, and you have this guy who's like literally begging for his life, which was so sad to see that this woman didn't care. Of course, she happens to be an immortal goddess, but she just didn't care. She just killed him because she wanted to, which showed how like psycho she happened to be. It also kind of gives you a kind of an indication of some of the gods' opinion about humanity. I got a kick out of that funny scene with Shazam with the pediatrician. It was funny as heck. And I kind of liked it that he sort of helped Shazam out with his problems. I also don't think that the adopted parents expected superheroes to come bursting into their bedroom, which I thought was like, oh no, you chose the wrong thing. But I really liked the emotional type of feeling you get from Billy's sacrifice, showing that he truly is worthy of the powers of Shazam. And it really speaks a lot about Billy's heart and about what kind of character he is. And people, I guess that a lot of people don't like the idea of superheroes dying, and we really get like really sick and tired of seeing superheroes die and then they get resurrected. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Miss Marvel. Though that's not your fault. It's not your fault. But it was really emotional for me as somebody who absolutely loves the character of Shazam, to see him sacrifice himself. You saw his outfit changing from red to black, indicating, I guess, damage or something like that. I also really cried when you had Freddy that just like, hey buddy, you need to wake up and say got you, and he doesn't. He doesn't wake up. He dies. And I think that is what for me to know that he sacrificed himself to help other people, just really got it for me. So I knew that death was coming from the 27 articles I read about it. And they don't ever tell you, don't read this if you haven't watched them. They'll go, hey, let's spoil it for everybody. The cameo for Wonder Woman was absolutely wonderful, which shows that Wonder Woman is a very powerful demigod, or very powerful goddess, or how you want to call her. The fact that she's not only able to restore the staff back to its power, but also to bring magic back into the world. So overall, I'm going to say, despite what people are saying, I did have a blast watching this movie. It wasn't as good as the first movie, I will say that. But it was entertaining. I enjoyed watching it. It was a great way to escape. And I'm going to give it 4 stars, not because I didn't like the movie. I thought, as I said, I did enjoy it, but it wasn't as good as the first movie. About the post-credit scene and why I think that that Amanda Waller was trying to recruit Shazam. This is my theory. I may be wrong. So, we know at the end of Black Adam, Dr. Fate, who's supposed to be the most powerful sorcerer in the entire DC universe, died. We know he died. So, you are lacking somebody that has magic. So, who do you go to? Well, Amanda Waller probably heard about what happened and was like, okay, we're going to recruit Shazam to essentially replace Dr. Fate as our magic user on the team. That's my theory, that Shazam was supposed to be brought in to replace Dr. Fate. The fact that he found out it was the Justice Society of America and not the Justice League made him say no. I really wish he had said yes. Because it would have been really awesome for him to team up with Hawkman and the Atom and all these other JSA characters. I would think that would have been a really good thing for him, because he would have been on a team and all that. And there was an article that came out months ago that said that if he had joined the Justice Society of America, he probably would have had an encounter with Black Adam, which I think that was the purpose of trying to get him to join, was so we have somebody that, just in case Black Adam goes rogue, that we have somebody that can fight him. So I personally think that Shazam was supposed to be brought in to replace Dr. Fate, I mentioned before, but I could be wrong. The one with the caterpillar, Mr. Mime, I think that's his stupid name. In all honesty, I really hope that there is a Shazam 3. Not because I want to see Billy Batson back, but I really want to see that fight against the Monster Society of America. That looked like a really good premise. Like, okay, cool. But yeah, so any thoughts about Shazam possibly being brought in to replace Dr. Fate? And we all know that Dr. Fate is like one of the Lords of Order, so where is he at now? Just a thought. Where is Nabu at? Yeah. So I am going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I'm going to get on to Disney Plus and watch Secret Invasion, the newest episode, because I want to do a review of it. And I will see you guys around. Till next time, keep reading. Bye.